Welcome back! My name is Caleb Oliver and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about the 6 accounts to financial freedom. But before we start, just comment the number down below 6 because that is the number of accounts we're going to be talking about today. Alright, let's get started. So, the idea of the 6 accounts came from the book, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T Harv Eker. I recently read that book and reviewed it, so if you'd like to check it out, just click the card right up here and you can check that book review out. After telling us about these accounts, he gives us some insight as to why we need each account. So let's go over the 6 accounts. So, the first account is for needs. Your second account is for long-term saving. Your third account is for play. Your fourth account is for education. Your fifth account is for financial freedom. And your sixth account is for giving and donations. Now, let's go into each account a little bit more deeply and talk about what you put in each account. Also, one thing, it's just cool to note that one of my favorite YouTubers named Tommy Bryson, he has a video about a 6 account budget. And he actually recommended this book by T Harv Eker. So, I will leave a link to his video down below, but it's just interesting. I think his budget is influenced by this one, but I'll let you go down below and check it out. His video is entitled Weekly Simple Budgeting Method. Number one is needs, and you put 50 to 55% of your check into this account. Of course, this is your after-tax check. And in this account, you put things like rent, food, electricity, bills, all the essentials that you need to live. It's good also to lower your expenses. That way, in the future, you'll be able to put less money in this account, and then you'll be able to put more money in a subsequent account that I'm about to mention, mainly for saving and for investing. The second account here to look at is long-term savings. You put 10% of your check in this account, and what this account is for, initially you can use it for an emergency fund. You set up your emergency fund of 3 to 6 months, and then after that you can kind of stop saving for emergencies because that's taken care of. Then you can save for these other reasons he mentions. You can focus on big purchases, like if you're buying a house or a car. You can focus on saving for vacations in this account, or you can even focus on saving for any other unexpected bills that may pop up. So that's what you do with this account. And now we have number 3. Number 3 is the play account. In this account, you put 10% of your check, and this account is for spoiling yourself and for leisurely expenses. In this account, T Harv Eker mentions that this is an account that you just blow. Why do you blow it? Because if you're so focused on saving and investing, it's also important to, have a little bit of fun. T Harv Eker says that you use this account to nurture yourself, and that this account must be spent every month in a way that makes you feel rich, because as you're preparing to get rich with the Millionaire Mind, with his Millionaire Mind book and his whole plan, you need to get some experience in feeling like you're rich. So you will do that with this play account. So it says, sure, you save and invest, but you also have this play account to offset that. That way you can have some fun. This also strengthens your receiving muscle, because if you're going to get rich, you're going to be a millionaire, he says that you need to be able to receive money and welcome it in as it comes. He also adds on that it just makes the whole process of saving and investing a little bit more fun. And in the book he mentions you can go to a spa, or you could take some time off at the weekend, rent a nice hotel, just something that you really pamper yourself with and make yourself feel good. And now we have number 4. The fourth account here is for education. You take 10% of your check and you put it into this account. And the things that you spend your money on in this account is for coaching, is for mentoring, for buying books, courses. The reasons you spend your money in this account are for things that help you get better in your current career or working in your business. For example, there is a virtual YouTube conference I'd like to attend in September. and it costs about $300. So I recently started using this budget, and I'm going to budget out that $300. That way I'll be able to go. Now we have number 5. Number 5 is the financial freedom account. Again, you put 10% of your check in this account. And this account is for stocks, mutual funds, passive income, real estate investing, and any other investment that you may be looking for in the future. So what you're doing with this account here is 2 things. One, you're constantly investing into stocks and bonds or whatever you choose, into like a Roth IRA, 401k, something like that. But you're also saving money so that if you see a big opportunity come up, you can take advantage of it. Like if you see a business for sale and you know you're going to make money by buying that business, you would have the money ready and then grab it up. So that's one good way to use this account as well. Now we have the 6th and final account, and that is for giving or donations. So you could put 5 to 10% of your check into this account, and this is for charity, this is for donations, and this is for donating when you go to church, your tithes, things like that. That's what you would use this account for. So those are the 6 accounts, but T Harv Eker also mentions that you should have a jar for financial freedom in your house. And what you do with this jar is you put money into it every day. It could be $1, a few dollars, it can even be 1 penny. The goal of this jar, the reason that you put money into this jar daily, is because you're putting daily attention on a goal to become financially free. And as he says in the book, where attention goes, results show. So you want to develop a daily habit that keeps your mind on the activity of saving and ultimately becoming financially free. So those are the 6 accounts, plus that jar that he mentions there. And with those percentages, you can always feel free to adjust them as necessary. If your bill's a little bit higher, you can put a little bit more in bills and then adjust the rest for saving. Or if your bills are lower than 50%, you can lower that number and then put more money in your savings account. So it's all about what works for you. But the main key here is balance. Before we continue on with this video, I just want to say if you're getting any value, just please click the like button. Also click subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified the moment I post my next video. And just comment the number down below 6, because that's what we're talking about in this video today. The 6 accounts to financial freedom. Doing these things helps support my channel, and it helps my content get pushed to a larger audience. So I thank you for that. Alright, let's keep it moving. So, the reason why it's important to balance your money among 6 different accounts, one reason that T Harv Eker mentions is you need to demonstrate to the universe that you can handle your finances appropriately. That's how money miracles happen according to him, and when you do that with small amounts of money, you can then eventually grow to having larger amounts of money. So, he mentions this so that you can start balancing your money at whatever amount you have, whether you have a lot of money or even a little bit of money. Also, another reason why you need to balance your money, he mentions in the book that humans are holistic beings, so we must do things in balance. Now, when he first said this, I said, holistic beings? I had to look up the word. So I'll give you the definition just so you know what it means too. Holistic means something that's characterized by the treatment of the whole person and taking into account mental and social factors rather than just the physical symptoms. So it's basically talking about the whole person. That's why you must save, but also spend. And that's why he has that play account, something to highlight. Because he says that if you didn't have that play account, then the whole budget wouldn't work out. He says if all you would do is spend, you would never become rich for one, but also the responsible side of you would make you feel guilty, and even if you tried to spend to have fun again, you wouldn't really be having fun, then you put yourself in a vicious cycle. That's why you need to be saving money. But the other side of that, if you always save, then you never spend, and then your internal spirit, as he mentioned, is going to be like disrupted, and then you're just going to want to blow your account. You're going to say, I'm not having any fun, I want to spend money. Then you'll spend too much money. So it's important to have a balance between saving, but also spending, so that way the whole budget works together well. There's even an example of a woman who went to one of T Harv Eker's seminars, and she wanted to try this method out. Now, she didn't have a lot of money, but she said, okay, I'm going to start with just $1, and I'll see how it works. So she took the dollar and divided it among the 6 accounts. And when she looked at her financial freedom account, she said, I just have 10 cents. What can I do with 10 cents? So she dedicated herself to doubling that amount every month. So first month she donated $1, second month $2, third month $4, and she kept it going. And then after 2 years of doing this, she had a check for herself for about $10,000. And when she saw this, she said, wow. So after hearing this experience, it made me think I should start this budget, because if she can do it with $1, then any of us can do it. Like literally, just start and then you'll be well on your way to financial freedom. Eker also mentions that for poor people, it's all about income, but rich people balance their budget and they learn to manage money in order to become financially free. So that's what you really have to work on. He mentions that it's not just about what comes in your bank account, it's about what you do with what comes in. In other words, you must save and invest. Now, let's just review some of the main ideas here. The main ideas of budgeting and even using this 6 accounts budget is you need to learn to manage your money. So no matter how much or how little you have, if you're trying to reach financial success, you need to be able to manage money. And you need to be able to have balance so you'll successfully achieve your goals. So you save up your money, you have money saved up for investing and saving for long term, but you also have money to blow in the play account so you can have some fun and just have some balance in life. And 2 quotes to remember from this book, just short quotes, are, where attention goes, results show. So in other words, you put attention on your budget and then you'll see results. You'll be able to tighten up and then use your money a little bit more efficiently. And also more money will come to you, in the terms of T Harv Eker. He also says, where attention goes, results show. So the idea is focus on managing and budgeting your money and you'll be well on your way to financial freedom. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. I'd like to say thank you for watching, but before you click out, just click the like button down below. Also, click subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way you get notified the moment I post the next video. And just comment the number down below 6, because that's what we talked about today. The 6 accounts to financial freedom. Okay, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.